Something that's impacted me both personally and professionally. So this is a bit of a life lesson through taking risk, enjoying the journey, and also just being aware of the decisions I'm making. So this is about 5 years ago now. Backtracking to a time and a place where I was working at AO in a call center. I just graduated from university and got myself a good job working at AO in a call center, selling insurance. Those of you that might be watching this might know how fun that can be. But yeah, anyway, I was a few weeks into the role and I was kind of beating myself up a little bit. I was like, AJ, like, you don't want to be like kind of doing this for the rest of your life. And not that there's anything wrong with like working in a call center or in sales or anything like that. But I just wanted more. I've just finished university. I was hungry. I wanted more. I was looking around in a busy call center with about another 100 people thinking like, I'm just another cog in a wheel. I don't want this. I want more for myself. I want to do something that I actually want to do and something that I'm actually going to enjoy. And at the time, I was training, I was competing, so I was doing MMA and jiu-jitsu, and I was thinking like, I want to be a fighter. Like that's what I want to do. That's my calling. So long story short, I ended up parting ways with AO after a few months, and I decided to focus all my efforts on becoming a fighter. I put all of my eggs in that one basket. So I took the risk. I've gone from having a fairly well-paid job to just basically working part time on the evenings and at night doing security work. Now it was a risk. I had bills to pay, rent to pay, but I thought I'm gonna give it my best shot and I'm gonna make it. There's no other option. And it was tough. It was really tough. I had a lot of success though. I done well. I competed regionally, nationally, gained some gold medals, a few wins. Trained with like the best fighters in the city, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about fighting. I learned a lot just about the lifestyle in general, and made me it improved me as a martial artist as well. So COVID came all of a sudden, and all competitions had stopped, fights had stopped, and I was ready to get going, like really to put my foot down on the gas, and everything just stopped. The world stopped. And after a few months into COVID, I'm thinking it's going to end at some point. I was saying to myself, come November, I'll be fighting again, I'll be competing again, everything can go back to normal, I won't need to worry. And then November came and that just didn't happen. So I kind of said to myself, I said, AJ, like, you can't carry on living like this. You've not got a full time job. You've got rent to pay, bills to pay. I had a missus at the time who were wanting to treat, but I just couldn't afford to treat, and it was really beating me up, being in that financial position. So I just decided to put fighting aside and get myself a full time job. Now, throughout this journey, I enjoyed it all. I loved taking that risk, but I guess the thing is, I guess the thing is, I gained lifelong skills, lifelong friends, an understanding of calculated risk, an understanding of not being naive in a situation when something's good, not to, I guess, throw it away. Um, so yeah, even though it didn't work out, and I guess I failed at becoming a fighter. I'll put my hands up and I'll say that it was still something that I can take away, and at least I could take that risk and I guess believe in myself, and that's definitely impacted me to this day. I now have these skills that I didn't have before, and I've gone through a journey, and I enjoyed the journey. Um, and I wouldn't ever change it. I wouldn't ever look back either. But that's definitely something that's impacted me both personally and professionally, since the two intertwine there.